Hey everyone, it's Daniel Brother Barbaris. In this next video, we're going to be setting up our test server and our two clients. Okay, so we're here on TS01, Control-Alt-Insert. We're going to log in as our domain admin, first.last.adm. Okay, as soon as it comes up, I'm going to right click, or I'm going to press the numlock key, then I'll right click on terminal. Terminal admin. I'm going to actually do this so I can close that, and I'll type timeout T60. Okay, log in with this one here. Give that a moment. I'll let that load up. The Windows 10 and Windows 11 ones, of course, come up with the "Hi, we're setting things up for you," etc., etc. This might take several minutes, etc. So I'll come back when those are ready to go. Okay, and Windows 10 has come up. I'm going to close this browser pop-up. I'll press numlock key on the screen. I'm going to right click. We don't have terminal yet, so Windows PowerShell admin. And we'll type timeout T60. Give that a moment. Same thing here. Click on the screen, press your numlock key, right click start, terminal admin. We can maximize this and close the information bar. And then timeout 60 seconds. Okay, let's go over to TS01 while that's doing that. Okay, I'm going to minimize this for right now. Actually, I'm going to exit these. Okay, so right click, display settings, 1280 by 960, keep changes, and we're going to fix our BG info. So right click, run, and on TS01, we're going to copy this, paste. Okay, there we go. PC01, almost done there. Close that. Display settings, 1280 by 960, keep changes. Right click start, run, paste, and OK. PC002, same thing, close this. Display settings, 1280 by 960, keep changes. Copy that, right click, run, and paste. There we go. Now we're going to go to TS01, click on Start, All, right click our terminal, pin to taskbar. There we go. Open our terminal, go to our drop down, and set our profiles to run as administrator. Click Save, open the JSON file, Notepad, just once. Copy here, go below the schema line, 1, 2, 3, 4, Control V to paste, file, save, close, close, and close. Now we'll go back to PC002. We're going to do the same thing, start, all, go down to terminal and right click, more, pin to taskbar, open it up, settings, run this profile as administrator for all 4, save, open the JSON file, Notepad, just once, copy the line, 1, 2, 3, 4, Control V, file, save, close, close, and close. Now we'll go to TS01. We're going to open up our terminal from the taskbar, and we're going to do an ipconfig register DNS, a group policy update for us. We'll set the local KDC and inventory services to on demand. And then we're going to install some management tools for all of the other servers here so that we can manage them all from this one server. Okay. And then once that's done, we'll restart. So I'm going to copy from 106 all the way up to 91 and paste that there. Let's go to PC01 and PC02. I'm going to right-click Start, Windows PowerShell Admin here, or Terminal Admin here. We're going to install the terminal on PC001, so don't worry about that. So let's go from 116 to 112, do an ipconfig register DNS, group policy update force, and restart. Paste, paste, give that a few moments. There we go. And restarting. Let's go to, and that's restarting. And we're going to wait for TS01 to install its RSAT tools and restart. And I'll be back when that's ready. Okay, and that one's restarting. Let's look at PC02. That's good. PC001, good. And this one's already getting there. And what we'll do is we'll copy from 130 up to 122. We're going to set the AD computer identity description to test server for TS01. We'll add it to the member servers group. Then we'll add PC01 and PC02 to the admin clients and give it a description of admin client. So copy that, go to DC01. We're going to open up terminal from the taskbar, paste that there, click on Start, go to Active Directory Users and Computers, and we're going to verify our BitLocker recovery keys. Okay, so we can click on Windows 10, right-click PC001, Properties, BitLocker Recovery. You'll see our recovery password is now stored. Same thing with PC002. There we go, recovery password. Member servers, expand that, go down to Test, TS01, and BitLocker Recovery. We're good there. We can close Active Directory Users and Computers, and we can type exit here. Let's go to TS01, Control-Alt-Insert, log in. Do the same thing with PC001 and PC002. There we are. Let's go to TS001. We're going to right-click Start, click on Terminal Admin, PC001, right-click Start, Windows PowerShell Admin, and PC002, right-click Terminal Admin. And we're going to copy Task Manager, paste that there, click on Details, and same thing here, more details, details. There we go. CCM exec, task manager, details. This one's already got its remote service, which is what we're waiting on. So let's look at PC001. It's still installing. And PC00 or TS01. And we'll wait for CMRC or remote service to load on these two. Okay. And then we'll come back. Okay, and we're back, and then the CM remote service is there. We can close Task Manager. Let's look at this one. Same thing, and same thing there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to wait about 2 minutes to let everything load. We only have to do that on one, and we'll come back and fix the services and open up our Configure Manager properties. Okay, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There we go. Copy from 197 up to 193. Paste. Do the same thing on all three of these. There we go. Look for our assign management point. Our client certificate is PKI and our site code. Let's look at actions. They look all good. We can click close there. CM01, PKI, site code, actions are good. And same thing, CM01, PKI, and site code, actions, good. Okay. Now on TS01, what you're going to want to do is you're going to look here. Notice how the MCM MP does not show up here. So we're going to fix that. When we reload BG info, now that everything is working, you can see the MP shows right up. All right, let's do the same thing on PC01. MP is not there. And fix that. Boom. Good to go. PC002, same. This one was already loaded, so that's good. Okay, CM01. Now we'll go up to TS01. I'm going to click Start, and because we loaded all these tools, we're going to add them to our Start menu. So Active Directory, Users and Computers, Pin to Start, Certification Authority, Pin to Start, DHCP, Pin, DNS, Pin to Start, Group Policy Management, Pin to Start, Routing and Remote, Pin to Start, and our Software Center, Pin to Start. Click the desktop, click Start to verify. See all of our tools are there, and click the desktop. We're going to do the same thing for all three of these. So Start, Active Directory Users and Computers, Pin to Start, Certification Authority, Pin to Start, DHCP, DNS, Group Policy Management, Routing and Remote, Software Center, click the desktop, click Start, verify that they're all there, and click the desktop one more time. PC002, same thing. Active Directory Users and Computers, Pin to Start, Certification Authority, DHCP, DNS, Group Policy Management, Routing and Remote, and Software Center. Click on the desktop, Start to verify. There they are. Click the desktop, and we're good to go. Let's go to PC001. And what we're going to do now is we're going to install Windows Terminal on our Windows 10 client. So first we're going to do is set the execution policy to bypass. Press A for yes to all. We're going to create that Windows Package Manager directory, copy the files that we downloaded in our prereqs here, and then we're going to add the MSIX bundle and its license file. So copy these first, paste. There we go. Copy this, paste. There we are. And now we can use winget to install our Windows Terminal. So copy that, paste. There it goes. Windows Terminal is installing with winget. And we can press Exit, Start, right-click on Terminal, More, Pin to Taskbar, open it up from the taskbar, go to our Settings, run our profiles as administrator, save, open our JSON file. We're down here. We're going to click More Apps, Notepad, uncheck the Always Use This app, OK. Copy this line here, go to our schema line, 1, 2, 3, 4, paste, file, save, close, close, and close. Now we'll go to TS01, open our terminal from the taskbar, and we're going to upgrade all of our WinGet software, which should be things like the Visual C++ runtimes, the UWP app installer, and Windows Terminal itself. On PC 01 and 02, well, on PC 01, we're going to open up the terminal as well. We'll do the same thing. So we'll update all of the software there. We'll get to PC 002. It has a few special things we want to do first, okay? So once that's installed, I'll come back. Okay, and PC 001 is done. Exit. Let's go TS001 or TS01. Almost done. It's at 5 at 5. Okay, give that a moment. See how long that takes. There it goes. And we can exit there. Now on PC 001 and 002, I'm going to click Start, open up our Software Center. And remember our applications that we deployed, 7-Zip, Notepad++, and Google Chrome. We're going to install those. So click on 7-Zip, click Install, give that a moment, and it's installed. Notepad++, install. Let's move this over here a little bit. There we go. And Google Chrome. I just want to be able to see the desktop, and we'll see the icon on the desktop when it's installed. Give that just a moment. There it goes. And boom, there we go. So then we'll go to installation status. Installed, installed, installed. We can close Software Center. Let's go to PC 002. We'll do the same thing. 7-Zip first, install. There we go. Notepad++. Okay, and Google Chrome. There we go. Installation status, installed, installed, and installed. Close Software Center. Go to PC 002, which we're on now. And now we're going to update its software. And what we'll do is we'll update the Dev Home first, Teams, then we'll upgrade the rest, okay? And notice if I do it this way, nothing freezes, okay? So we'll copy from 374 down to 378, paste, and I'll come back when that's ready. Okay, and now we're back. We can click Exit. We'll open up the terminal again, and now we'll do an update or upgrade to all the rest of the software. There we go. App Installer, Visual C++ 2015 UWP, Windows Terminal, Google Chrome, C++ runtimes, and we should be good to go. I'll be back when that's ready. Okay, and we're good to go there. Press Enter for exiting. Now we're going to go to PC 001, Start, type Notepad++, and pin to start, then run as administrator. We're going to go to View, Word Wrap, Settings, Preferences. We're going to go to File Association, Notepad, TXT, double click on it or click on there, and good there. Click on Backup and uncheck Remember Current Session for next launch, close, and close. We'll do the same thing with PC 002, Notepad++, pin to start, run as administrator, View, Word Wrap, Settings, Preferences. Go to File Association, No Pet, click here. There you go. We're going to go to a backup, uncheck Remember Current Session, close, and close Notepad++. Now we're going to go to TS01. I'm going to right click, Run. I'm going to type cert lm.msc. Double click to maximize. Go to Personal. Click on Certificates, and you'll see TS01. We're going to do the same thing on all three of them. Cert lm.msc. Double click to maximize. There we go. And PC002, certlm.msc. There we go. And certificates. Now let's go over to TS01. What we're going to do is we're going to right click. Okay. All task, request new certificate. Next. Next. And Windows Admin Center. Click on more information. In the subject type, common name, we're going to put the fully qualified domain name ts01.cm.lab. There we go. Under this type, DNS, ts01.cm.lab, add, and ts01, add general, Windows Admin Center as the friendly name. Click OK, enroll, succeeded, finish, and close cert LM. We'll do the same thing on all three of these. Right click certificates, all task, request new certificate. Next, next, Windows Admin Center, more information, common name, put our PC001.cm.lab, add DNS, PC001.cm.lab, add, and our hostname, PC001, add, general, Windows Admin Center, OK, and enroll, succeeded, finish, and close, PC002, all task, request new certificate, next, next, Windows Admin Center, more information, same thing, common name, PC002.cm.lab, add, DNS, PC002.cm.lab, and our hostname, PC002, general, Windows Admin Center, OK, enroll, and succeeded. And we can close that. Now let's go up to TS01, click on Start, All, go all the way down to the bottom. You'll see Windows Admin Center Setup. Click on that, click Next. Give it a few moments to download the latest installer. There we go. Click Install. Okay. Next, I accept. Next. Give that a moment. Express Setup. Next. Use the pre-installed TLS certificate. Next. We're going to click here. Click. You'll see our friendly name, Windows Admin Center. DNS name list. Good to go. Next. Install updates automatically. Next. Required diagnostic data. Next. And install. And I'll come back when that's ready. Okay, and you can see our icon on the desktop. We're going to click Finish. And we'll go to PC001 and 002. So we're going to open up our terminal from the taskbar on both of these. We're going to copy our installer that we downloaded in our prerequisites and open up the folder. So 502 to 500, copy that, paste, press enter. There we go. Do the same thing here. Press enter, and it'll open up the folder where we have it, Windows Admin Center. So we'll double click here. I'm going to close File Explorer. Next, I accept. Next, Give that a moment. I'll do the same thing here. Open up Windows Admin Center. Close File Explorer. Next. I accept. Next. And we'll go back to PC01. Express Setup. Next. Use the pre-installed TLS certificate. Click on it. You'll see our certificate we just did. There we go. Install updates automatically. Required diagnostic data. Next. Install. Same thing on PC02. There we are. Next, 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 and install. We'll come back when that's completely done. Okay, we're back. So we're right down here. Okay, so we'll click Finish and finish here. Let's go to PC001. How do you want to open this file? Keep using this app. Click OK. There we go. PC002. Same thing. Select an app. Always. There we go. So we'll go to PC00. We're going to remove the installation that we moved over. There we go. Now on all three, what we're going to do, start without your data, confirm and continue, and confirm and start browsing. We're going to do the same thing on all three. There we go. All right. Now we're going to wait about 60 seconds. So right click Start, Run, Timeout, 60 seconds. I'm just going to let everything load and I'll come back when that's ready. Okay, we're ready to log in. So we'll start up at TS001 or TS1. So cm.lab, first.last.adm, put in your password. Got it. We can close this, give that a moment, do the same thing here. Got it. Close this. And last one. Got it. Close this. And we're going to wait for the extensions to install. We'll see pop-ups here. Successfully updated your extensions. Click OK to reload. Same thing here. Wait for the pop-up. There we are. And click OK. Same thing here. Wait for the extensions to update. And OK. It'll reload automatically. Okay. Let's go to TS001 or TS01, sorry. We're going to click Add Servers. We're going to go to Search Active Directory. And here we're going to put *0*, search, select them all, except for TS01, which is what we're on. And then we'll add the Windows PCs. Same thing, search Active Directory, :0, or *0*, add those. Okay, we'll do the same thing here. Add servers, search Active Directory, *0*. You can choose all of those servers, then add Windows PC. There we go. And we're on PC001, so we'll choose PC002. Okay, same thing here. Add servers, search Active Directory. There we go. Select all. And add search Active Directory. And we only need PC001 here. Okay. And now we're going to click a random host on each one. So I'll choose CM00 or CM01 here. We'll choose our gateway here and maybe domain controller 2 on this one. Okay. And we're going to see all the information: installed RAM, disk space, processors. We're going to see all of everything, the CPU monitoring, memory monitoring, all the good stuff here. So right on, we can close Edge here. Same thing for GW0R01. Good stuff. Close. And DC02 looks good. Shows you uptime, shows you logged in users. There we go. Okay, great. Now we're going to go to TS01. Open terminal from the taskbar. We're just going to invoke the actions for our client and clean up recently opened items, which will be down here. Okay. There we are. Paste. Give that a moment. Close. And looks good. Okay. I'll do the same thing with these two. Paste. Oop. That's right. This one here, you have to do Windows PowerShell for that. Okay. There we go. Okay. PC0, because it's not native to Windows PowerShell 5.1, and that's okay. There we go. Okay. So we're going to go Start, All, go down to Windows Admin Center, right click, pin to start. Do the same thing here. Pin to start. And pin to start. Okay. On PC001, we're going to right click the terminal. You see, that was the problem. I put TS01 and PC02. Invoke actions should be Windows PowerShell, which we did, but that's okay. Now you know why I put these two here and then this one down here. Okay. So, okay, we pinned to start, click the desktop, CM01. We're going to open up Configuration Manager in the console. We'll go to Assets and Compliance, Devices, and we're going to verify that TS01, PC001, and PC002 are green and good to go. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click PC001, then control click PC002. I'm going to right click on them, add selected items to a new device collection, which we're going to call, let's see, add selected items. We're going to call that clients. Okay. There we go. Browse, our limiting collection is going to be all desktop and server clients. Okay. Next, next, next. Close. We're going to go to CA01, control click CM01, GW01, and TS01. Right click, add selected items to new device collection. We're going to call this one member servers. Browse, all desktop and server clients. Okay. Next, 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 and close. Now we're going to do our domain controllers, DC01, control click DC02, add to new device collection. We'll call that domain controllers. Browse, all desktop and server clients. Next, 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 close. All right. Click on CM01, then right click, add to new device collection. We'll call this CM servers. Browse, same thing. Next, 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 close. Let's go to users, and we're going to click our normal user, add selected items, new user collection. We'll call these general use accounts, browse, all users, okay, next, 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 and close. We'll go to our ADM account, right click, add to new user collection. We'll call this administrative accounts, browse, all users, okay, next, 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 close. Now we'll go to Service DHCP, control click the rest of these, right click, add selected to new user to collection. Call that special use accounts, browse, all users, okay, next, 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 close. We're going to right click start, run. We're going to give ourselves 60 seconds for all of those to load, and I'll come back when that's ready. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we're going to check these. So let's go to user collections. We're going to see administrative accounts, 1. We're going to say general use accounts, 1, and special use accounts, 4. Let's go to device collections. We're going to look at clients. There are 2 member count, okay? CM servers, 1. Domain controllers, 2. And member servers, 4. We can close Configuration Manager. Let's go to TS01. We're going to click Start, Software Center. We're going to click on Updates, verify there aren't any. That's good. Do the same thing here. Software Center. Any updates? Nope. We can close that. Same thing here. No updates. Okay. Now on TS01, we're going to open up Terminal from the taskbar. Type ncpa.cpl to open up our Ethernet 0 and right-click Properties. And we're going to give ourselves our static IP address. So Properties, use the following IP address, 192.168.25 space 50. Tab over 192.168.25 1. And then 192.168.25 6. 192.168.25 5. Click OK, close, give that a moment to load. You'll see the icon change. There it is. Close that. We'll do an ipconfig register DNS and exit. Perfect. Let's go to PC001. Do the same thing. We're going to click on Start first. Right-click on Google Chrome, pin to Start, and I'm going to drag this up to Productivity so everything looks nice. Okay. Now we're going to open up Edge. There we go. I'm going to open up the Reports Viewer, just like this. I'm going to click Config Manager PS1. I'm going to go down to, let's see, what does it say? Client Status. There we go. Client Status Summary, or, yep, there we go. Collection dropdown. We can go to all desktops and server clients. Okay, view, report, and verify that we're at 100%. 8 all activate clients. There we go. Now we can close Edge. Okay. Now we're going to open up our terminal from the taskbar. ncpa.cpl. Right click Ethernet 0, Properties, IPv version 4, Properties, and use the following IP address, 192.168.25.51, tab, 192.168.25.1, 192.168.25.6, and 192.168.25.5. Click OK, close, wait for our network icon to come back normal. There it is. We can close this and do an ipconfig register DNS and exit. There we go. Let's go to PC002. We're going to open up our terminal and cpa.cpl. Right-click Ethernet 0, Properties. There we go. Use the following IP address, 192.168.25.52, 192.168.25.1, 192.168.25.6, and 192.168.25.5. Click OK, close, wait for our icon to come back. There it goes. Close that, and there we are. Exit. Let's go up to DC01. Click on Start, DHCP. We're going to expand DC01, expand IPv version 4. Then we're going to right-click on the scope, Properties. Okay. We're going to change the start IP address to 53. Click OK. Click on Address Leases. Control A to select all. Press your Delete key. Yes. And close DHCP. And that's it for setting up our test servers and clients. I'll see you in the next video.